I love when it's hot. Turned to the city, I broke out the knot. Got some more millies, I keep me a knot. I created history, it made me a lot. He tried to diss me and it don't false. We call them chopsticks cause they gonna chop. Took her out of filers cause of hot. I run it like Nike, we got it on lock. Cardiac eye. I'm the boss man in a suit with no tie. I can't be, I gotta stay. Put me some in the can of the dry. Riding the special like Bunny and Clyde. Don't worry, baby, I keep me some fire. Shenanigans and Birkin, she cannot decide. The ladies Mercedes, here go to surprise. Don't sleep on Miss Lady, help ride. Back while I'm gripping her side. Big and mad back, this ain't regular size. Upgrade at my wrist, put gas in the sky. She think I might sign her and change her whole life. I told her to goggle and work on her eyes. Everything litty, I love when it's hot. Turned to the city, I broke out the knot. Got some more millies, I keep me a knot. I created history, it made me a lot. He tried to diss me and it don't false. We call them chopsticks cause they gonna chop. Took her.
Oh, when the saints go marching in.
It's the only fan-owned franchise here in the NFL. And tens of thousands of those fans have their cheeseheads on and have filled the stands of historic Lambeau Field here in Green Bay, Wisconsin. Today, an exciting battle in the NFC between the New Orleans Saints and the Green Bay Packers. Both teams still searching for that first win of the season. One of them is going to find it here as we're off in week 2. Return coming from the 6. All right, some good work on that run back, Brock. He gets this to the 33. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Coming out throwing is Baker. Downfield, and he has McConkey. And this will reach the red zone. He takes it down to the 17.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
They break the huddle. It's 2nd down now. Back-to-back carries here. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints take a 6-0 lead right away. For the offense, you gotta love it, Brock. Points to begin the game as he runs it in for an opening drive touchdown.
And you've got one very happy running back right over there on the sideline right now. These backs, they do feel the pressure to find the end zone every single week. It's not easy to do. But to do it this early and get out of the way, big time.
That one splits the uprights. And the Saints will jump out to a 7-0 lead. On is the Saints kickoff team to tee it up and send it away. Brings in the kick at the 9. And this drive will start inside the 25.
Yeah, really with it. I should probably sign a hit, boy, because I got all the hits, boy. All that Drake, you got a chip. I be on my little mouse drip. All that rapping, pay your bills. Yeah, I'm on some rap.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Right to the air with May. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get it up to the 27. That tackle made by the rookie from Penn State.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Second down now, 7 to go. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here. It's going to bring up third down.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Third down here, need 8 on the play. They'll throw, third and long. And there's a man there, it's intercepted! And the Saints get the football on the first turnover of the contest. Already in an early hole on the scoreboard. That is not what they needed in response, Brock. Give it away possession with a pick.
You know, we got a lot of game left, obviously. Nowhere close to them putting it away. But you can see things starting to unravel a little bit, even after just 2 possessions. A touchdown here could really continue that momentum towards an early runaway.
First and 10 from the 32.
Cougar 19!
Starting this drive with a design run. It's a tackle. And he's tackled downfield, but look back where that flag rests. Yep, we got a flag in the backfield. I don't think this one's going to stand. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now first and 20.
180! What's up?
The first carry now for Kyron Williams. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
Kings! Regular! Real. Hurry! Alert! Up! Watch!
Mayfield thrown out of the pistol. Looking to his running back, incomplete. That play's going to bring up third down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Hey, alert 33! Watch out!
They take the hands off. Now it's Mayfield. He finds Johnston. The Saints parlay the interception into points.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
Now they'll try the point after. The point after splits the upright. And the Saints drive out to an early 14-0 lead. On is the Saints kickoff team to tee it up and send it away. He fields it from the 8. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. May on first and 10. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. So that brings up second down.
Quarterback of his renowns, Kate, I'm not surprised at all to see him throw it into double coverage early. And that incompletion, well, it's just going to fuel his confidence that much more to keep forcing it.
Short pass brought in. Has some daylight through the 40. And he has it right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. Give him 24 on that play. And that's good for a Green Bay first down. It's like you always say, right back to work for him. Getting the drive moving like that turnover never happened.
And they weren't going to shy away from letting him do his thing, throwing the football. Mistakes happen in this league and in this game. And you never want to punish a quarterback for making a mistake. You want to see him continue to produce. This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
And he hits the lane for 9 into enemy territory.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Here he is on 3rd and short. Complete beyond the marker. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
So first down from the 41. From the gun, they're going to hand it off. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Hand off now from the gun. And he scraped together a few yards, but not much. 3rd down coming up.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The runs that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Good moving drive, but it could stall out here. We've got 3rd and 4. On the gun, it's May. Connecting on a slant. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit. And you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. And he's caught after a gain of about 2. Madden stopped by Alex Highsmith.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
On the move, headed right. He can run it. That's a pickup of 17 yards, partner, and it makes it 1st and goal.
Gain of 17 yards. And the Packers, first down. First down and goal to go.
So while they're in the huddle, partner, we've arrived at the end of our first quarter. Our score, 14-0. We'll return to historic Lambeau Field after this. Ready to go with the second quarter. It's the Packers with it inside the red zone. First down throw for May. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers start to fight back with their first points in this game. This is Trujillo. Try to point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Packers chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. Just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. As this this at the 6. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
Take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
New Orleans has the offense set. All right, Brock, here's first and 10.
Hey, alert, 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 alert. Set. What's that?
Right up the gut. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
Set. 180. Touch.
Going to the ground again on first. Finds a seam, left side, he's off to the races. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints take a 13-point lead. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers. And what a big-time effort.
Packers 7.
On is the Saints kickoff team to tee it up and send it away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is first and 10.
Here we go.
May now from the gun. For big yards on the right side. And he's going to take this down to the 31 before he gets taken down. How about a big hitter, 30, 40 yards there and a new set of downs.
At the 31-yard line.
So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. They'll run here on first down. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. And Oliver there to make the stop.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play. It just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer. Find the lane quicker. The defender maybe a half step late. And this could have been much, much more exciting.
Operating from the gun. Here's May. And this one's not going to connect. Knocked away, and that failure to connect, Brock, means it's third down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
Hey, Angel.
Third and long for him here. And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on third down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. Fourth down coming up. Maddox Trujillo on to handle this field goal. This is going to be a 46-yarder. Kick by Trujillo is good. And that'll get him back to 11.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lot. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. First down from the 42.
Ready? 60 Bison.
Going wide receiver run to start this series. And it looks like they'll give him about 2 on the opening play of this drive.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffled around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
the 3-yard pickup. It's 2nd and 7.
Good. 180. What's up?
Here's the handoff. And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3, so chipping away a few here ahead of this 3rd down.
It's a gain of 3.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4.
180. Alert, 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 alert. Hey, alert 30. Point it right, point it right, point it right. Hey, alert, 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 alert.
So with that play clock winding down, we're going to get a timeout. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the 1st half. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
Hey, alert 33. Kings, Kings, Kings. 180. Up, up. Pistol, pistol, pistol. Hurry, hurry. Regular, regular, regular. Run, run, run. What's up?
Baker out of the pistol. That's caught for the 1st. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. Just gets down inside the 35-yard line. So 20 yards on that play. And that's good for a Saints 1st down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. And man, did he make an impact play.
180. What's up?
Straight ahead with Williams. He works it inside the 30. That's a gain of 7.
So much to like about that run, okay? Particularly when he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run in crossing that 1st down marker.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3.
180. Regular, regular, regular. Up, up. Done.
Another run for Williams. And he'll go down here at the 16. The Packers take their 1st time out.
A gain of 9 yards.
And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the 1st half.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
What's up?
1st down, and they go right back to it. And this play doesn't work out like the last snap, right? So you can only get back to the line with the defense all over this one. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
Up 2nd and 10 at the Packers' 16-yard line.
So that's going to take us, Brock, to our 2-minute warning of this 1st half. More from Lambeau after this. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Ready, ready. Cougar 19.
Oh, he taps it quick to the receiver coming across here. There's a small seam. That's good for 5. Make it 3rd down.
Taken down at the 11-yard line. A 5-yard pickup on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Set. 180. Point it right, point it right, point it right. Real, real, real. Alert, 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 alert.
That one Saints, boat racing them to the halftime locker room. Loud McConkey with a touchdown. It is a word broadcasters hesitate to use for a lot of reasons, but 4 touchdowns in 4 drives, Brock. I think we can throw it out here. Perfection thus far.
Yeah, this game will humble you at this level. I mean, this is the best of the best playing it, and you don't normally see this kind of execution and this kind of efficiency, so I understand that word perfection. I will remind everybody, though, it's not how you start, it's how you finish.
Fielded at the 7. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Packers getting set here. 1st and 10. May now. Lasers this one deep down the middle. He's got it deep downfield. And they're finally able to take him down, but the damage done on that play.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he gets this one down inside the 30. That's a gain of 5.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Defense showing blitz here. May. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. And the Saints will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
Well, that's now his 2nd time that he's put his defense in a tough spot. That's a hard thing about playing quarterback, Kate. You know, with these interceptions and now the 2nd on the day, you're asking your defense again to step up to another series, another possession, another challenge. This quarterback's got to start protecting the football.
Saints to the line now. 1st and 10.
180! Alert, alert! Alert, alert! Real. Regular.
Completed over the middle. And this winds up being an excellent play for them from deep in their own territory, up approaching that 30-yard line. We have a timeout here. 2nd one taken by New Orleans. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Hey, point it right. Hey, alert 33. Run. Hurry. 50. Watch out.
Pressure coming. Baker. Look at that power. Deep left side. They connect on the deep shot. That one nabs him 33 yards and a new set of downs, too.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive jump. You've got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Hey, alert. Watch out.
1st down. Here's Baker. Another one to Addison. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. Offense letting the clock reach 3 seconds as they take the timeouts. And they can try a field goal now before halftime. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. On is the Saints kickoff team to tee it up and send it away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. We've got a screen to the running back. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
Dude, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Well, he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
May now on 3rd down. Has him on the quick hitter. And that short field pass, Brock, is held to the short field. It's going to be 4th and short.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face, because I could think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short in that 3rd down?
And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped at his own side at the 49. So they come through with 6, and they're rewarded for going for it on 4th down. On just a yard shy of midfield, 1st and 10. To throw, here's May. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. And the downfield call is going to go unanswered. Defender saw to that. That incompletion means it's 2nd down.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB. Over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there.
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And a great play is brought to an end as this one reaches the 35-yard line. They'll get 16 yards on that play. And it'll give the Packers the first. All set to go now from the 35. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he's got about 9 on that run, partner. Down inside the 30.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
It's his running back. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. It's a pickup of 4 yards, and that's good for a Green Bay 1st down.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
I just love that so much, Kate. Yeah, they trailed at the break, but that doesn't deter you from running the ball. And results like that will more than likely have them lean into the run game.
Offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Working inside the red zone. Complete out to the right side. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Backed up to the 4-yard line now. It's 2nd and goal. Throwing is May. And he will have them a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers cutting to the lead coming out of halftime. They were throwing for it there, and they didn't care who knew about it, Brock. And it turns out, hey, nothing was going to stop them either.
Yeah, there's something about an empty formation. You are declaring into a defense. Other than QB draw, this ball is going to be in the air. But at the same time, you also force the defense's hand. There's only so many coverages they can play, and they just exposed them.
Right, ready to send this one away. Returning it from the 4. Making some progress here. And he brought this one almost to midfield before he's tackled.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
First and 10, Saints find themselves with some good field position starting out. Receiver in motion, he's headed right. Lone back gets the handoff. Has a hole left, room to run. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints make it a 3-possession game. Kicking team out to try the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Saints stretch their lead to 21.
Packers 17.
On is the Saints kickoff team to tee it up and send it away. Return starts at the 9. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
They're on 27-yard line.
Green Bay offense to the line now. First and 10.
Here we go.
Starting on the ground with Henderson. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. So when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
From the 40-yard line now, this is first and 10. May. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
And the stop made awfully close to the marker and to midfield. It's going to be third and short now from the 49.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Henderson's going to get it on third down. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. He gets 6 on that play, and it'll give the Packers the first.
I don't know what it is, Kate, but I love third down runs. I really do. I know the receivers don't always like it because money down, they want the ball, but a third down run for a first down can be so demoralizing to that defense.
And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. Give him 13 on that play. And that's good for a Green Bay first down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets it down to the 14. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Coming to the line for another first and 10.
All right, here we go.
From the red zone on first. And he's got it in close. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1. That's a gain of 13, and it sets him up with first and goal.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
They'll break the huddle and come up on first and goal.
Right here.
From the gun, it's May. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And the fumble recovery is made. Ooh, so close to a big play defensively there, Brock, but now these guys got to stay out there. They were unable to bring in the fumble. They just forced.
They do. Got to bring a little bit of juice, but kind of like a boxer when they get a guy cut, they know. Man, if I get that first cut, I can make them bleed. And you get that ball out the first time, I guarantee you, I promise you, those guys are thinking they'll get it the next.
Here's May. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
I don't mind that scramble at all, Kate. It makes that defense think this guy's not just going to sit in the pocket all day. I'll say this as well, like I do all the time. When you're going to scramble as quarterback, make sure you protect yourself.
Third and hardly anything. Just need the length of the football. Made a throw it. Complete over the middle. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. So the offense showing a slightly different dimension there, Brock. Getting the running back involved with his hands for the touchdown.
Yeah, it's such an advantage. I think when you think about it, Kate, it really is about the 80s when we start to see these running backs not just tote the ball as runners, but be real weapons when they get the ball in the passing game. That's well done.
Right, ready to send this one away. Needed a lot more to reach the landing zone, so the drive going to start at their own 40-yard line. And this drive is going to have some great starting field position as a result of that short kick.
Start.
First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8 at the 42-yard line.
Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. It's the Saints up by multiple scores, and they've got the football. Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
Come on.
Running back sent in motion. It's here to the motion man. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss. Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11.
Real. King. Alert. Up.
They'll throw, 3rd and long. That's cut. This is Addison. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Run. Hey, alert. Point it right. Run. Start.
Sticking in the air. Here's Mayfield. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. That'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Alert. Regular. Pistol. Hey, alert 33.
They'll motion him out of the backfield.
Stop.
Throwing again is Baker. Over the middle. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans.
13 yards. First down, New Orleans.
Up the gut they go with Williams. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
King! 180! Alert! Hurry! Up!
Baker out of the pistol. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Bronk. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one, where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
King! Run. Hey, alert! Point it right. Regular. What's that?
3rd down, here's Mayfield. Oh, this big guy is moving! It's a New Orleans touchdown. The Saints make it a 3-score game in the 4th. Well, this machine has been firing on all cylinders this game, partner. And it continues firing as that lead grows yet again.
And those who've tried to get in the way of that machine you're talking about, namely the defense, well, they've paid the price over and over again.
That one right down the middle. And the Saints stretch their lead to 21. On is the Saints kickoff team to tee it up and send it away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10. They now from the gun. Absolutely fires this one right side. Oh no, they get him yet again. Kool-Aid McKinstry has the INT.
I'll hear a lot of defensive coordinators say you've got to earn the right to rush the passer by doing work on the early downs. You know what this is, Kate? They've earned the right to be aggressive defensively with the work they did through 3 quarters, and this defense is cutting it loose.
New Orleans has the offense set. All right, Brock, here's 1st and 10.
Ready?
They've got a man in motion.
Ready?
Okay, the wide receiver's going to get it to begin the drive. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
Hey, look, in the right situation, you catch a team off guard, so this could be a tremendous play for some big yards. But in the wrong situation, you get hit in the mouth right behind the line of scrimmage.
They'll run now on 2nd down. And it's a nice gain, but still not enough for the first.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
3rd and just 2 to go. Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Rolling out, and they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And that sack brings the offense to 4th down.
And right there's the danger, Kate. When you put the ball in the air, how many times do we see these coordinators, when you get a nice run, right, you gain some steam on the ground, you stick with the ground game. They don't, they call the pass, and the defense reacts, and reacts well with the sack.
Alert! Alert, alert!
So rather than let the 2-minute warning hit, the defense burns the first of its timeouts. All right, this is going to be the last play before the 2-minute warning.
Point it right, point it right, point it right. 180! Hey, alert 33! Pistol. Kings! Up! Hurry! Regular! What?
Mayfield thrown out of the pistol. So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from Green Bay. Packers hoping to make it look a little better before time runs out. Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And now they face 2nd down. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there are going to be more interceptions.
2nd and 10. Here's May. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
You know, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Saints have it as he records the first interception of his young career. Well, as if this one wasn't tough enough, it's another possession lost as he is picked off once again.
I think what I'm looking for here, what everybody's looking for in the building, what kind of fight do you have? Because a couple of turnovers in a row can take it right out of you, especially the deficit you find yourself in.
And they make the stop after giving up 6 yards. Good run on 1st. It's 2nd down. Now timeout taken by Green Bay. That's it 2nd. Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3.
Ready! Cowboy 80!
Design quarterback run here. And they take him down at the 24-yard line. Timeout taken by the Packers. Their 3rd and final one. That's all they had. So the offense free to start running the clock down now.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
They'll come up on 1st and 10. Trying the right side. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
So gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd.
Set! 180! Regular!
Tighten up.
Stop!
Back to the well again. And he's going to manage 3 for them on the play. Stop just a little bit shy of the marker.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
180! Alert! Real. Alert! Point it right. Hurry!
Kick the running back in motion.
Hurry!
They'll empty the backfield and motion him out.
Pistol. Done.
On 3rd and 2, here's Mayfield. Johnson finds the football, complete. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. The Saints calling for a timeout, so they're first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45.
Regular. Hey, alert 33. 180. Run. Hey, alert. Hurry.
They'll motion him out of the backfield.
Up, Johnson. What's up?
They're going to pass it here. Hits his tight end on the corner route. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. We have a timeout here. Second one taken by New Orleans.
First down, Saints.
20. Kings. Real. Hurry. Alert. Point it right. What's that?
Oh, Gronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Has a big strike to Addison. This is going to take him into the red zone. He's down at the 16-yard line. Officials signaling for a timeout, and with 5 seconds remaining, just one last play left in this one. To the line and set. Here we go, first down.
At the 16-yard line.
Run. Pistol. Regular. Hey, alert 30. Run. What's that?
Throwing again. It's Mayfield. And this is into the end zone, but incomplete. It was a win no matter what. They decided, hey, let's try for another touchdown to knee it out. Either way, this one's over. So this will win on the road for the Saints. And it was a game for fans of high-scoring football, wasn't it? I know Bronk was enjoying seeing both of these offenses work, and really not a lot to dislike from either group. Just one side working at a slightly better clip than the other. That was the difference in the win. So that'll do it for this one. With Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. It's a win for the Saints as we say so long from Green Bay.